I'm Pavithra Prasad. I am an artist and educator living and working in Los Angeles. I work primarily through the merger of text, sound, and voice to create solo and collaborative performance work. What drives what I do is the question of how the things we mark as our identities shift in meaning as we move across borders and timescales. I've been interested for a long time in how the concept of race works on immigrant lives. These are deliberations of location and movement that we can't quite pin down in a linear way. Immigrant time and transnational cultural logics work against linearity. Our pasts and our futures are intensely rhizomatic. That is, they're webbed and networked in a way that can disorient us, but only when we're forced to arrange them in a causal or temporal order. So my work begins here, mapping the interwoven nature of knowledge and affect, of fact and feeling, of mythology and futurist fantasy. The work I present as part of Glyph is a series of sonic compositions and accompanying experimental text. The compositions will be located in various spots around the mountain on which Lux sits, spots which I think crackle with a kind of energistic static, almost like they're sitting on top of subterranean portals to cross-cultural symbiosis. The snake represented in the glyph that rides under the soil moves as it does and creates change, renewal, or even dissolution of different kinds of cultural realities. In Hindu mythology, for instance, the snake and the mountain are instruments used to churn and agitate a deathly still ocean that is devoid of movement. The snake is also in some incarnations a tightly coiled symbol of stasis, of grounding, of calmness, and of peace. And the mountain, the most fixed and stable entity in our imaginaries, can be uprooted from a place if their purpose can be realized elsewhere. So the compositions I am making attempt to create sonic portals that conjoin these mythic landscapes from across the global south to the material ones that we are working on. That is, to connect our experiences as immigrants and also settlers on this land, and to imagine what our immigrant future sounds like.